In my last video, after I'd completed the double Sammy trail, I found out that one of my manual locking hubs had basically grenaded. I made my way back to my buddy's campsite, and after unlocking both hubs, I could not get my front driveline to disengage. So when I got to his campsite, I took apart the manual locking hubs, and sure enough, the driver's side hub was in pieces. This was a video that I had sent out in my stories, hoping that someone at Sand Hollow had a spare manual locking hub gear for me. So after the shoot, I knew something was wrong. I couldn't figure out what it was. I just knew something was wrong. Once we got off the trail, I couldn't disengage my front drive line. So anyway, I'm at my friend's campground right now. And come here. I blew up the hub completely. So anybody that's here, Sand Hollow, if you guys have an extra hub, hit me up because I need one. My buddy Jace, also known as America Mayhem, who's a fellow team driver with Trail Gear, called me and said, "Chris, I have 2 of them. Do you need one?" At that point, I already had a working solution, but we had already planned to hang out, have a good time, rip around in the dunes, and that is exactly what we did. This was the perfect little shakedown after I replaced the broken hub. Okay, let's rewind to the day before so I can show you exactly how I got the 4Runner fixed. Trail Gear saved the day again, as they always do. I've had these Trail Gear drive flanges in my tool bag with me for a just-in-case moment like this one. These drive flanges easily replaces the manual locking hubs. This was the perfect immediate fix to get me back out there until I could get another manual locking hub gear. Thankfully, our Airbnb was only a few minutes away from Sand Hollow State Park, so I could continue to drive the 4Runner there and back, going at a slower speed, of course.
Let's go! I was born to kill it, I was meant to win. I am down and willing, so I will find a way. It took a minute, I didn't have to right away. When it get hot in the kitchen, you decide to stay. That's how it winners made. Stick a fork in the hater on my dinner plate. I walk into the fire like it's just a bit of flames. I switch my style up, watch the money pile up. I'ma get rich or die trying, want me switch lanes. I'm always getting better, I'ma be on 5th place. On this one, then 4th on the next. 3rd, 2nd, 1st, you report with the best. She showing love, give me all the raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. Raw energy. Don't stop, go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. I do it for the love, they perform for the checks, and I still get more. They be bored by the rest. I done put the work in, wasn't born in success. See the storm, it affects the performance. But I dance in the rain and the thunder, the drums. So I keep going hard, I won't stop till I'm done. From the bottom to the top, I'm the one. I can drop in a month, I'll be back.
I seen it at the top too.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I was like, "Hey guy," but then I realized that y'all had walked up to the shoot, and I was like,
We walked past you.
I was like, damn. I was like, holy cow. There's a full size rig up here. This is wild. Yeah, it was nuts. He was actually pretty cool. He's like, where are you guys from? I was like, the PNW, and he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, check it out. And I showed him, and he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, so this is our first time up here. We've never. No. So
It was before that.
There was like one hill.
Like
you come down.
Like on that amphitheater area?
Yeah.
You can crawl it.
Yeah. I wanted to crawl, but.
So you doing slugs on both sides?
The guys eventually kicked me out of the shop to go and grab some dinner. I hadn't eaten anything all day that day. We were wheeling all day, and then I got back and I was just focused on getting those manual locking hubs swapped out. By the time I came back out, they had pretty much finished up the job for me. I was super stoked and super thankful and grateful for all of their help. We were good to go, and I was excited to take the runner out the next day. Trail Gear is an amazing company, The runner and I would not be here today if it weren't for the quality manufactured parts that they make. My rig is truly a rolling trail gear part store with all the parts I have thrown at it over the years. Armin does an amazing job with always making sure I have everything I need to keep the 4Runner on the trails. He is the man. Matt is the founder and owner of Trail Gear and their family of companies. Without his hard work, dedication, and never give up mentality, none of this would be here today. He's an amazing builder, engineer, driver, and competitor in the off-road world. He's an absolute inspiration to me and so many. And what I love the most about him is that he runs his company like it's one big family. Matt is always so warm and welcoming and is one of the most humble people that I know. And the one thing we have in common, other than wheeling of course, is our love for Hawaii. Thank you so much, Matt, for all you do for me and the off-road community. You absolutely rock. Join me next week as we rip around in the dunes, end up at the top of the world, and we end the day on 777 and joint effort and find out what happens to the 4Runner when I'm there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you'll be the first to know when I drop my next video. Until the next one, aloha.